About to lock up. Nice move.
Almost $1 million, but like 3 bedrooms.
Smaller guys in front. Face this way. Smaller guys in front. Take a picture.
Oh yeah.
Make sure I gotta take a shower.
Oh, 2 hour shower.
Everybody relax. Give your coaches a hand, man. Give them a hand. Great job, my coaches. Great job, right? 5 years old, 5 years old, 5 years old. Out the womb, 5 or 6, since it's a baby. You know what I'm saying, right? So far you got it. They was y'all size, right? You see how they giving back and showing y'all what? They sharing what? Knowledge, right? Giving you everything that they learned, right? You know what I'm saying? So all these guys, playing his last year in high school, college, pro, right? All right? So give him a hand again. Good job. Give him one thing, we're going to go start with Cam. Cam, give him one thing to take home with him. One thing to take home with him, Cam.
Like I said,
listen up.
Like I said the first time at the beginning of the camp, a point guard got to be able to make plays and make the right plays every single time. That's something I low-key learned from him. In one of his interviews, he just said he's trying to make the right play every single time. So just think about that every single time you got the ball, just making the right play.
Why are we called Michigan Playmakers? Because of what?
Play. You
make the right play. Is the right play to shoot all the time? No, right? Okay. What you got, Kyle?
Just always be ready to listen, be ready to learn something. Always take every opportunity in some way to get better, to learn something new and gain new information.
Listen and learn. What's the first rule in basketball? Listen. What you got?
I think the number one thing for a lot of you guys too is just, especially as a point guard, but as a person, you gotta pay attention to everything. A lot of y'all are supposed to be looking at this basket, but y'all looking at the other 6 baskets. So as a point guard, you gotta be able to pay attention, because I have to know where the center has to be on the court, the shooting guard, the small forward, and the power forward, and yourself. So as a point guard, you gotta be able to pay attention to the little details and be able to teach the other guys on your team.
So what position do the point guard need to know on the court?
Every
All of
position.
them, right? All 5, right? What you got, Nash?
Always be trying to get some work in, whether that's after school or before your practice, after your practice, but just always be trying to get work in.
Always getting working. What does that mean, Nash? You're talking about working on your ball, everything, right?
Everything.
All aspects you got. What you say? It's always working. How many of y'all working out 2-3 times a day? All right. What you got?
Stay locked in, man. Work on y'all stuff. Work on y'all game, man. Listen to y'all parents and do y'all schoolwork, for real. School is the most important, man.
Everybody hear what he said?
Yeah.
School. You can't have basketball without school.
If you're gonna be a point guard, you really like the second coach on the team, because if anything goes wrong, your coach looking at you as the first thing. So being a point guard comes with a lot of responsibility. So you can't get in your feelings if anything get bad or anything go wrong. The first person they looking at is you. You're the point guard. You're the leader of your team.
So I'm glad you said it. You say you can't get in your feelings. Everybody understand what that means, right? All right. So the coach yell at you, what you do? Yes, coach. Why not? If you turn the ball up, what do? Shake it off and keep going, right? All right. Okay. All right. All right, good job. Such a blessing to have a guy to play professional, to come through, to see him grow from 3 years old to play. So if anybody we take maybe 3 or 4 questions for Wendell. Maybe there's something that's relevant, something you guys want to know, something your kids can take on. If anybody got any questions, I would love for you guys, if you got any questions, shoot away. You know what I'm saying? Any kids, any parents, anybody.
Do you work harder than you did before, or do you have to work harder when you're in the league, or like?
That's a great question. He said, do you work harder now than you did before to get there?
I think you're seeing guys that are like, I play with guys that are better than me, you know, top 3 picks, top 20 picks. It pushes you to work harder. And yeah, you know, you haven't made it. Even when you sign a Supermax deal, you know, you still don't feel like you made it. It's still more to accomplish until the end of your career. So I think you do work harder. The work is the same though. You know, I'm doing the same stuff I've been doing since I was little. You know, ball handling, shooting every day. You know, the same stuff, but just at a higher level. You know, so I think the work, it translates and it does get harder.
Based on your summer league experience and being around the NBA, what was your biggest takeaway from being in that environment?
So what was the biggest takeaway from being in the NBA environment this summer?
I would say, yeah, a lot of, to the kids, like, there's somebody just like you that you can't even imagine. You know, basketball is a worldwide sport. So growing up, I always compare myself to guys in the country. But you know, basketball is more than just the United States now. So you have to just imagine that there's somebody just like you, or somebody that does the same thing that you, but might be 3-4 inches taller, might be able to dunk and you can't dunk. So I think just seeing that there's guys just like you. You have to find a way to separate yourself, and also just always being yourself. You know, I think once y'all grow up more, you'll find out more about who you are. And the older people in here, you know, just being yourself, no matter the circumstance, no matter the situation. You just always have to be yourself. You know, I'm a big faith guy. I always say this. You know, I pray every night. I read my Bible. You know, that kind of cures all my problems. I know not everybody's religious, so I think the work you know, if you're not religious, the work you put in always keeps your confidence at a high level, you know, because nobody can take away what you do behind closed doors. When you dribble in the basement or you go outside, nobody sees that. Nobody can take that away from you. And it's just your confidence, you know, that you put the work in already. And also, you know, me believing in God and my faith.
I got a question for y'all. Because everybody asked me how does it feel, or how did you guys get to this point, or what did you do when Wendell was 5 years old, when he was 10 years old, when he was 15 years old, when he was 18 years old? It's a couple things that I did. Always held him accountable. Hey, man, always practice told him to work hard. I'll work the next person in front of you, right? Accountable, I'll work the next person. And thirdly, be humble, always be humble. So like he said, whether you got $5 in your pocket or $5 million, what? Stay the same. Be humble, be gracious. That person that come up that may have no legs and want to shake your hand or get your autograph, you do it, right? Okay? So always be humble, stay accountable, and work hard, right? I'll work everybody. Everybody understand that? Good job. Bring it in. Good job. Playmaker, point guard on 3. Bring it in. Hustle up. Good job.
Hey, last thing, make sure y'all thank y'all parents, man. Bring y'all out here. I know y'all don't understand money yet, but it's not free. So make sure y'all thank y'all parents. Point guard on 3. 1, 2, 3. Point guard.
Yeah!
Hey, I like this little matchup right here.